Okay, so there's been a few people on my channel who's been commenting on videos, and that's great. Comment all you want. If they're negative, though, like, have an explanation for them. If they're positive, great. Like, do what you want. But if it's negative, you need to back that up. I had this one person who was, who commented on my one video. It's when I was jumping in a Western saddle. They literally commented, "That's abuse, by the way," but they never explained how it's abuse. I literally did one jump, and her father was a jumper, and I did one jump. I literally replied. Also, I made this video on July 1st this year, and this was 21 hours ago that they commented. I replied, "How is that abuse? I was not going to switch saddles for one jump. That's just stupid. And it's not like I jump her every day in a Western saddle. I haven't jumped her." I literally said, "I have not jumped her in about 2 months." And I'm like, "So explain to me, very clearly, how that is abuse." And then I know there are some other comments and stuff, saying there was another one that was saying something else, and I don't remember exactly where it was. But here's the thing: if you're gonna comment stuff, great, comment things. I don't care if you comment stuff. If it's positive, great, comment positive stuff all you want. Like I said, if it's negative, I am going to not tolerate. I'm not going to tolerate negative things on this channel. This channel is to laugh about things, to say positive things, to make it's supposed to be bright and stuff. It's not supposed to be a bad thing. It's supposed to be a fun thing. It's supposed to highlight the things in my life. And if people are going to make negative comments about it, then I'm going to do a few things. I'm either going to stop commenting, stop the comments, or I'm just not going to post any more videos. At least not any of my horse. And I love posting about my horse. Most of my things on here are literally about my horse. You know? And it's not like that I'm just going every day and jumping her in a Western saddle. That's the thing. I don't do that every day. That video, it's literally November. That was how many months ago? I don't know. I can't count backwards in months. July. I don't know. I'm not counting backwards. Wait, where's my calendar? Maybe. It wants to. Okay, it's not working. Whatever. But, oh, there it goes. So, it was. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 months ago. 4 months ago and 4 days. It was literally posted. So, I don't know. Okay, hang on. I have my comments here. Yeah. And then this another girl, this is a positive thing. She's like, "New subscriber." I'm like, "Yay, thank you." Stuff like that. And then, there's other comments and stuff like that. And then I posted pictures because I had a photo shoot with my horse, and then there's cute, beautiful, stuff like that. And then there is me with the American flag, and they're the most American thing I've seen all week. and stuff like that. Oh, this one made me mad. They're like lighting up on the horse's mouth. Holy crap. A little bit of advice. Practice at a walk trot before you try to canter. I'm being nice. You need to control your horse at a walk trot. You're laying backwards on the horse and putting too much pressure on that horse's mouth. It's a good way to make a horse shy and point the horse where they won't take a bit at all. Walk trot first, then ease into a canter. Literally, I get so mad about things like this because it makes me mad. I'm like, this is what my instructor taught me, so I'm doing as I'm told. And I'm like, also, if you're curious, I got her from like a very, I'm not going to say where she came from, but I love how she's trained. And I'm obviously doing a good job because she's able to jump, she can do pleasure, she can do barrels and stuff like that. Like, and it's just a lot. And there's just, is that the same? Yeah, the same person on another video was like, grip the horse with your thighs and knees. Hold yourself in the canter of your saddle. Please, seriously, get some professional, like, riding lessons before you ruin the horse. They didn't even spell riding correctly. They literally spelled it like writing. Jeez, I think you can edit your comments. Can I edit my comment? Yeah, I literally can edit your comment. I'm like, my horse is 5, and I do that. I literally have had bruises. I will pull up the amount of bruises I have had. Actually, I might just put it in my, I will send it to myself and put it into my, like, whatever it is, the page, the YouTube page thing. And I got so mad because I'm like, I've been riding for 7 years. I've been riding for 8 years now. And like, by the way, and for a 4-year-old horse of that, and for 4 years of that, I did pleasure. I've only been riding for a year, and this was at a show, which I got second on. I got second on that one event. There's like, I think at that time there was 14 events. I think now there's 13 events because they took one away or something. So and I got second out of 5. And I'm literally training her all of this and stuff. And she's faster than a lot of the horses at the barn. She's not faster than most horses in general. But honestly, training a pleasure horse to do barrels, that's pretty good. And then I basically told this person, I'm like, when I got her, like, she didn't know any of the patterns, because she didn't know any patterns. She literally was just doing pleasure and stuff like that. And I'm getting first, second, thirds. Sometimes, like, if she's slower and not good at the pattern, I'll take it slower and be accurate, and I'll get 4th, 5th on it. But I'm still getting every class. I'm getting up there. There's probably only a few classes that I don't place on. It's either because I'd either knock something down on accident, or it's just because it's on me. It's not her. She's not doing anything wrong. You know, she's doing as she's told. She's a very pleasing horse. I'm like, I do say, I'm sorry if it feels like I'm complaining, but I just want you to know the background and my perspective of it. So I'm not trying to be rude. Like, if I do reply to your guys' comments because you guys are being negative or something, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm literally just trying to explain the background in my perspective of it. And you guys probably do something a lot different than what, like, I do. And that's fine. But I also know that there are people at my barn who will yank on a horse's mouth until they bleed. Like, their mouths bleed. I do not do that to her. I am not one of those people. And I've actually, like, I had to get off a horse and have my instructor's daughter get on. And she made the horse's mouth bleed. And I'm like, I told my instructor, I'm like, is he okay? Like, his mouth is bleeding. And she's like, yeah, it's fine. And I felt horrible because I wouldn't like my mouth bleeding. Like, I wouldn't like having a bit in like that. I'm doing as I'm told, but I might just stop bear racing for, like, competition. Well, maybe not for competition, but I might just do it for fun. I might not do it as much competitive. I might go back to pleasure and stuff. You know, it's just certain things like that I want to be able to have my comments on. But if people are going to comment negative things, I will turn them off. And if people don't see this video, then I will post it everywhere. Because I will not tolerate it. I will not. So, like, if you have to say something, you can say it. If it's negative, you can say it. But you have to back it up. You have to back up what it is. Like, the person who said, that's abuse, by the way, they didn't back it up. They literally said, oh, that's abuse, by the way. What's abuse? Me going over a jump or riding in a Western saddle? Which one? Because here's the thing. I was already done with my lesson anyway. I literally was doing that for fun. And you can train your horse however you want. But my horse is very good with the things that I've taught her. You know, when it comes to barrel racing and stuff, she needs a heavy hand. When it comes to pleasure, she needs a light hand. It's just how the bit is. And it also teaches her different ways. Because when I'm more like heavy hand, I'm not a heavy hand person. I am not heavy hand at all. I don't like to yank on my horse or jerk on my horse's bit and stuff like that. I hate that. I'm more of a person to, like, be patient and be like, okay, let's go over here or let's go over here. And so I want to talk to her. I talk to her every time. And I'm more patient with pleasure and stuff than I am with barrels. I've always been like that because pleasure you have to be more calm on and stuff like that. Barrels, I feel like that's more of an aggressive thing. But she's a pleasure horse. She's not built to do barrels. And like I said, you can comment negative things, but back it up, please. Like, I'm not asking a lot. I just want to know what you're exactly talking about. And then I'll, like, try to explain it. And honestly, comment all you want. You can comment on this video. You can comment that you don't like what I'm saying. That's okay. But I'm not going to be one of those people who are just going to let it go and not stand up for what I know. Like, I honestly, and here's the thing, I might switch barns, like, in the next year or two, just because of stuff that's been going on. So, yeah, I don't have a problem with that, but how I trained her to have, like, I need a little bit heavier pressure for barrels, because she knows that she's going to go fast, fast. But for pleasure, I do it lighter hand, because that tells her to just, like, be controlled and be slow and be, like, all pretty and stuff. That's how I've taught her. You know, it works great. I mean, at the last show I went to, the last one of the season this year, I got 5th place on the Ranch Rail class. There was a lot of people in that class. And I've never placed in the Ranch Rail class because, she's a baby. I'm teaching her. She's not going to be perfect. But like I said, just please back your stuff up. If you're going to say something negative, and if you're going to say something positive, you don't have to back it up, okay? You can just say stuff positive all day long. I don't have a problem with it. Okay? I'm just, please, please, please. This is supposed to be a positive thing, positive channel. If there's anything negative on this channel, I will stop it. Because I'm not going to put up with drama. I'm not putting up with any negative things. This is supposed to be a positive channel. And if you don't like the way I do things, you can comment on it or suggest things, but don't tell me what to do. That's another thing. Don't tell me, suggest. Please and thank you.